Hey guys, we are here for week one of the Formula Ford 1600 in the Fixed series. We are running the fixed baseline from iRacing setups, and the first track is Laguna Seca. So we're gonna kick on with a lap. We'll break it down for you, and then there'll be a hot lap at the end of the video. So as you're coming up over the hill, you want to stay as sort of close to the left-hand side as possible. Get close to this marker, these cone things here as you come over. Start setting yourself up on the right-hand side as you come into the braking zone. So fourth gear, back to second gear. You want to brake at the 3 board. The car's going to dance a little bit on the rear as you enter the corner. So you've got to be super sort of vigilant that the car could snap on you if you sort of give it too much steering correction early. So turn in. Clip the apex nice and early. Let the car track out to half track. So I say half track, but it's not. It's like a third from the apex. So you're just giving yourself enough room to set yourself up in the middle so that you can turn back at the corner nice and aggressively and pick the throttle up early. Get on the curb, carry the speed out, up to second gear. Oh, stay in second gear, sorry. I brake between the 2 and the 1. I slow the car a little bit earlier here just to give myself a little bit more rotation early so then I can pick the throttle up early. I start to turn in once I get to the 1. Get the car nice and close. Use this red curb as a marker as a mid-apex. Clip it. Let the car track out wide. Up to third gear. Little dance on the brake, get the car in nice and early, grab the curb on the inside, let the car track out nice and wide over to the back of the curb. Up to fourth, back to second, between the 2 and the 3, get the car to rotate in nice and early, up over the curb. Third gear, stay in third. Between the 2 and the 1, I brake and then let the lift off, pick the throttle up as I'm driving through the corner to keep some balance in the rear of the car. So as the car sort of bounces through the corner, you've got the stability where you're on the throttle. So up the hill, I stay in third up the hill here. I know you could go to fourth, but I don't want to overrun the entry of the corner here. So third gear, and then I'm only back 1 gear just sort of before the 2 board. It's probably like, I'm going to say 10 to 20 meters before the 2 board. Back to second. Stay as close to the right hand side as possible. As soon as you can spot that apex, turn in nice and aggressively over it. So you use all the curb here. And then it's kind of a bit like blind faith going down the hill. You've just got to sort of know that if you clip that apex
the track
in
temperature's
the right
rising.
spot,
It's now 47 Celsius.
you're going to be okay. So, and then get nice and close to this curb coming down the hill. It's as soon as you clip that apex, you want to keep the wheel nice and straight. Then there's a pretty good chance you're going to stay on the right trajectory as you come through the second part of this apex. So then let the car run to mid-track. Second, I short shift to third earlier here so I get more stability in the car. I stay in the middle of the road. Little lift, tap of the brake, get the car to pivot back down towards the apex. Then pick the throttle up full noise. Let the car track out right to the edge of the road. Stay in third gear. Brake just after the 2 board. But don't shift. Stay in third gear. Keep the stability in the car. Down to the apex and then pick up the throttle. The car's going to slide. It's going to grab the back of this curb pretty easily. It's, especially in that higher gear, you've got that little bit more understeer as you turn the car in. So you just got to sort of be patient with it, but get to that throttle early. The earlier you get to that throttle, the less likelihood is it of it understeering off the back of the curb if you've got that perfect line through there. And then as you're coming up to the last corner, I brake quite deep here, just before the 1 board. So about here, roughly, it's probably about 110 meters. So nice and close to the edge of the road. Third gear, back to first, sorry. Turn in at the end of the curb, get nice and close to this apex. You can actually clip it a little bit, square the car up, and punch it through to the finish line. And that's a lap of Laguna Seca. So we'll give you a fast lap, and we hope this helps you this week, and we will see you for week.
Sector 1 time is good. Your sector 2 time is quick.
Thanks for tuning in, guys. That's a lap in the Formula Ford at Laguna Seca.
That lap was at 132.25. Sector 3 time is fast.
We'll see you next week.